T minus 1 minute. T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Own it, own it, own it, Kong. I own it. It did.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
That's right. Y'all already know the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. We are here. It is me and Al. As y'all know, we are back yet again for the wonderful and glorious and everything that is Ring of Honor. I know you don't feel good, so I'm not going to ask how you're doing.
I'm fine. It's just, listen, seasons change. It's fine.
It's
Let me
so
get through
dramatic, baby. We'll be fighting for our lives out here, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how some other folks fought for their lives tonight as well.
They really did.
In this Ring of Honor episode 7. Hi, Casey. Because, baby, folks was fighting for their very existence on this show this week.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long show, but it was long matches for these folks that was in that ring. Yeah.
It probably felt really long. Yeah.
Listen, some of these whoopings was crazy. We started off with this. We started off with Mark Sterling introducing Ari Daivari as if he's the best thing in the world, Jesus. And then we got Kung Fu Chicken himself, Mark Briscoe, coming out. And this was actually a really good opener match. You know, the crowd popped for Mark, as they always do. Mark had to fight the odds. It was, 1,000,000 against 1. But he was able to pull it out, get that win. But of course, as Ari Daivari and his despicable varsity athletes do, they attacked our Kung Fu Chicken, and he had a little help come out. Because, Mark's by himself now. Jay's gone to glory. So unless he's going to beat these people up in their dreams at night, he can't help. So the next best thing.
Freddy Krueger situation?
Listen. So I think the next best thing came, and that is the lovely, the wonderful FTR. They came out. And child, because he paid to be there, Casey. He paid all them people to be there. That's why he don't belong.
That's he's the rich kid that bought everybody.
Exactly. So this is a good opener. I did read the spoiler for tomorrow's Rampage.
I have not.
I'm just gonna say watch. You should watch Al. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Listen, they said Jeff's gonna be on Rampage, so I said, all right.
When they said the Hardys are gonna speak, I was like, well, I'm at least gonna watch that segment. I mean,
hello.
If I don't turn it off after, but I'm gonna watch that one at least. Then we got this. Let me tell you something. First of all, shout out to Pro Wrestling and MMA News for a lot of these pictures. They are on it. I love them. But listen, This promo from Eddie, it was good. It was raw. It was emotional. He gave back to basics Eddie Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this version of Eddie is more scary than the angry version of Eddie.
Yeah.
Because he is in this zen, calm space, and he's just like, I lost myself, but don't you worry. Because when I'm back, coming for that ass.
The thing is, when he was lost, he was terrifying.
Right.
He was just unmanageable, unhinged. Now he's managing the beast, kind of. I'm terrified.
Anyone that can harness their power is more scary than anyone with raw power. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and I hope he recovers well from that hernia surgery he's going to have to get. That sucks. Wish him well. He's going to come back and be terrifying to the Ring of Honor division.
I think he will. I think he will too. It was a promo that was such a good promo, honestly. There were some great promos tonight, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
First of 3 women's matches tonight, because let me tell you what Ring of Honor is going to do. We're going to get at least 2 matches, but tonight, we got 3. Starting off with Sky Blue versus Kelly. What is it, Madden? Kelly Madden?
Madden? Yeah.
It was cute. It was a cute match.
Yeah.
But we all know who they were putting over.
Yeah. They don't do many squash matches, but this was a little squashy. But you know what?
It's a little squashy, but they wrestled okay.
It did what it needed to do.
Be shorter. Exactly, Casey. Ring of Honor treated us tonight with the women's matches. And I said it last night, but I'll say it again. I like this fabric on Sky Blue's silhouette. It's really cute. She keeps her same silhouette, but she'll change the fabric up sometimes. Yeah, and I like this one. This one is good on her. It's good.
It's cute, yeah. Also, Kelly's gear.
Yes. Yes.
I was watching like, oh girl, you have cute gear. I'm sorry you're losing.
Cute gear. There was a lot of cute gears on the women tonight. Okay.
Oh really? Yeah, they did.
I don't think I was disappointed by anybody's gear, even the strange little angry whoever she is. Her gear with the eyebrows.
Yeah,
super cute. Putting Sky Blue over, and can we just acknowledge Sky Blue wrestled twice that night because this was filmed the same night as Dynamite. So she wrestled twice. Shout out to her. She is getting her check, and we love that for her. And we went right on.
Undefeated.
Undefeated.
In Ring of Honor so far.
Shout out to her. We'll move right on along to Mike Bennett, but of course, the First Lady of Wrestling, Maria Kanellis Bennett, and, you know, that other man that be over there with them sometimes. I'm not going to call his name. Against one half of our baby boys, top Felizite, Darius Martin. We did get an update on Dante. Dante is out of surgery, and he is ahead of schedule on his recovery. I love that, but please don't push yourself. Come when you're ready. We don't need you right now. We need you to be at your best self when you do come, because your brother got a little help today.
Yes.
And it looks like
I like it.
A little more action in Ring of Honor. So, you know, Darius could not overcome the odds. Ended up getting the match ended in a DQ because that guy whose name I won't say decided to attack him from behind and rain down the punches.
In the ugliest outfit.
Ugliest outfit. Oh,
ugly.
Easter has passed. Let it go.
Sir, you will be in our hot mess section. Just say.
Don't worry about it. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Action came out. Gave our boys some help. Chairs were thrown in the ring because the Kingdom is apparently children throwing a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
And that was that for that match. How'd you feel about this one? I think it was pretty good.
It was a great match. I think people can forget how good of a wrestler Mike Bennett is.
Yeah, for sure.
He's so good. And, you know, love the Kingdom, even though Matt Taven is tacky AF. Tacky man. We love Maria. We love them. But, you know, essentially they are doing a tantrum. You're saying they threw a tantrum. They've been throwing this tantrum since Final Battle. That's the reason we're feuding.
Oh dang, Casey, you forgot about that?
Whoa!
He just got here.
Well, I guess it's good they put him on back on TV.
Casey, you need some ginkgo biloba. You be forgetting about everybody.
You okay?
You start taking ginkgo.
But I like this.
Brain.
I like this action, teaming up. I think it's cute. And then once, who knows how long, a year from now or whatever long, we'll get some nice 6-mans, hopefully.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And I think we will.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let them mess around and get a woman with them. We might be able to see Maria in the ring just a little bit. I want to see it, but we'll see.
Mm.
We will see.
That's a cute thought. I like that.
This little temperature. Right, baby, here. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of crybabies.
Speaking of crybabies and temper tantrums, we had Hot Sauce Tracy Williams versus Wheeler Useless in this match. And it was a match. Hot Sauce.
It was a good match.
Hot Sauce was on his head for a minute. He wasn't. Wheeler wasn't feeling too well until he started biting folks on the top of the head. And
don't bite. Why was there so much biting tonight? That's not very honorable.
It's not. But it wasn't the Pure Championship, so they let it slide, and the Crybaby got his win off.
I guess he needs to come back from his murder.
Does he?
I mean, he thinks so.
They definitely
listen. I was
that man.
I was gonna make a resurrection joke, but I thought it was too much. So, Casey,
Easter apparently was not just for Jesus; it was also for you. He has returned from the grave.
Yes.
Unless this is the ghost of Wheeler Yuta wrestling.
It might be the ghost of Wheeler.
Okay. And if that's
April
the case,
13th.
we don't need Trustbusters, we need the Ghostbusters.
April 13th, Wheeler Yuta was resurrected. And got a win. Okay.
Right after that, we saw these two little cuties decide they wanted to cut a promo and issue a challenge to the Kingdom.
Yeah, next
week.
What
I heard, the Kingdom accepted. So
I don't know if that's a good idea. They're coming in hot.
I mean, spicy. Okay, they're coming in.
Look at Action's face. He means business.
Dante looks mad. I mean, Darius looks pissed.
Yeah.
Action looks determined. He got his little hair curl for the girls. They ready. Them youngins might get one over on the Kingdom. They just might.
It's even. I mean, I know we got Maria. She's very distracting.
That Action looks unsure. He doesn't look unsure. He looks ready.
He looks very sure.
His twist out is ready, so he's ready. He's ready, Casey. Yeah, there were 3 women's matches. Yes. Oh, we need all the spoilers. We got you. I'll go back one for you just because we've been moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
First women's match was Sky Blue and Kelly Madan. And of course, our girl Sky Blue, Skyby, got the win over her. You didn't miss the other 2 yet. So you're good. This was a fun match. I was not ready for how good this was.
Ring of Honor Tony.
Beating though. Goodness. The Workhorsemen do not have that name for no reason. Baby. They was.
Which I was surprised because I feel like if you're in there with Shibata, you're gonna be a little nervous, but they were not. They were mocking Shibata.
They were a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, they're great.
They really were until Shibata started realizing that he wasn't in a pure match. And kind of started pushing the boundaries. Casey, for a lot of people, this match opened their eyes up to Alex Coughlin. He held his own this entire match. honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good. I really like the Workhorsemen together. They're really
Yeah.
dynamic. They are entertaining. JD Drake's headbutt tickles me every time he does it. Because no, I think it was Ian had me cracking up talking about how he figures out how to put his entire body weight into a headbutt. And I was like, try to do the science. He does. He knows how to do that. And baby, it was a match. What did you think about this?
Oh my God. I was sitting here and I was like, my jaw was on the floor. I was like, oh my God, Alex, like with like just getting up off of the ground with a whole human being.
The
Excuse you?
sitting to standing? Oh,
Excuse you? I'm sorry.
exactly, Casey. Literally, all three of us
Think,
on the same wavelength.
yeah,
Because what?
just how? How
Crazy.
you that was insane. But yeah, the mocking Shibata was really good. That's when I was like, oh, you okay? You're trying to
Y'all
die
want to
today?
wrestle? Y'all want to wrestle?
Okay. On with JD on the outside slamming them. Alex
And
is strong. That's a big, strong
Alex
boy.
coming back and taking his legs out and him doing that face plant on the apron.
Yes. Ooh.
It was good, y'all. It was really good. But despite the Workhorseman's best efforts, our peer champion and Mr. Alex Coughlin himself did come out with the win. But of course, that was not all. The code of honor was adhered to between the competitors and then between the same team. And you didn't need to understand any language to know that Alex Coughlin was pointing at that belt and saying, "Me next." Shibata looked at the belt. He said, "You," and shook his head. Now, I would be remiss if I did not mention who was watching in the back. And that is none other than one of my favorites, Mr. Shane Taylor, watching this match like a hawk. Is Shane Taylor going to enter the pure wrestling picture? He said he wanted all the belts that he hasn't had. He hasn't held that pure title. Shane, are you trying to throw your hat in the ring over here? I don't know.
Whew.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
That's interesting. It's gonna be a match.
Also, these two fighting, these two will be a match.
These two is gonna be a match. Absolutely. Absolutely. Then we moved right on along to our second of three women's matches of the night. Hi, Bobby. Second of three, of course, the beautiful, stunning, wonderful, amazing, everything Willow Nightingale
Angel
versus Little Mean Kathleen.
Great name. I feel, you know what? That's my energy.
Yeah, Little Mean Al. I can see that. Little Mean Al. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it. Just real feisty. Now, before we go to the picture, I just need to acknowledge that y'all, Ian Riccaboni has the bars. He was spitting a whole hot 16 over Willow's music, and it was great. Okay.
Who knew?
Showed Excalibur and Taz that they don't know what they're doing. Don't sleep on Ian Riccaboni. That man said, I can dance and I got bars. You thought Caprice had the bars all the time? Caprice just had the good God. Ian came in with the bars. Okay?
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Mom. We love Mom here.
Sorry, I'm getting food brought to me, people.
Yes,
This is a live show. I need sustenance. Yes. But yes.
Ian's bars.
Who knew Ian? Who
so
knew?
Good. So good.
Where,
he laid down the gauntlet.
When did the mixtape drop? I want to know.
We need it. We need it ASAP because Excalibur and Taz, y'all ain't got nothing on that. Okay.
Wait. Does this mean like we get a rap battle between the commentary teams? Because I don't know if
I
Excalibur
need
and Taz
I
can handle
need
that.
Ian Riccaboni versus Taz on a rap battle ASAP. Like right
Can you
now.
imagine
Hilarious. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
the
So
outfits
after
alone?
the outfits, the dance moves. Okay? Spectacle.
I'm ready. Book it. Forbidden Door.
But our girl Little Mean Kathleen could not hold her own against the force that is our beautiful Willow Nightingale. She wrapped that up, made quick work, and went on about her business. Again, more great gear. And I'm liking these blonde patches on Willow
I
in
do
the front
too.
and the back.
It's nice.
Super cute. Yeah, that pic on the top left. Yeah, Lil Me and Kathleen. That was the end of her life. We can run the RIP clip if y'all want to, because
Yeah, we can. You
she
know, poor
was
thing.
she was. I saw her spirit leave her body.
Lil Me and Kathleen, you really did the job, but
Sorry, we don't even know what to say, honey.
I mean,
We see the picture. Your soul was literally leaving your body in that.
I see it above, kind of. You know,
Flying out. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
we need some airbrush cheese.
Spirit flying out. But Willow gets the win, of course, well deserved. Yes, so happy for Willow, Chad. We're always going to be Willow stands here. And then we went right into this. Hold on, before we do that. That's a good question, Bobby. I don't know. They're gonna keep throwing random people at her until they're ready to throw her back at Athena. Because she's lost Athena, so they need her to build back up before they throw her at her. Because right now Athena is on a roll. And you don't want to throw anybody at her that's not, you know. Go ahead, sis.
I was gonna say, I feel like they're testing who they want on their women's roster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, by putting these like indie girls on. So I think Willow's a good what's the word I'm looking for? Like
She's a good marker. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
Yeah.
But I feel like she's like the proving ground for like the new girls of like, can you hack it in Ring of Honor? This is what we do. While building herself up for that Ring of Honor championship.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw it later too.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll be coming back.
Yeah, she'll be back. Yeah, maybe. They'll have to offer her some good money. Willow, Athena 2 will be good. It'll come eventually, but not quite yet. Athena has some things to do. But the next match. What did we get, Al?
Stu Choo.
The Stu Choo train has left the station, baby. We got Stu Grayson versus Tony Nese. I enjoyed this match.
Great.
It was good. I like seeing Stu wrestle. Whenever I get to do the Stu Choo train, I am a happy camper. And Stu killed it. I mean, of course, Tony Nese killed it. We had to listen to Mark Sterling again come out and introduce Tony Nese from his own island, the island of strong style, whatever girl.
Too many times to see Mark Sterling on a show.
Too many. And it didn't matter because the Stu Choo train left the station and ran right on over Tony Nese and got the victory, but not without visitors.
I was not prepared, but I am ready.
Yeah.
They're coming for Stu. They want him.
They are coming for Stu. I wasn't ready, Vincent. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think we was gonna get this early. Do I want it? Yes. Is it stressing me out? Also, yes. I'm 100%. I have my ticket to the Stu Choo train. But Vincent, though, I don't know who I want to win. This is, I don't know. What do you think, Al?
So many conflicting. It's spooky on spooky. You're right. I don't want them to take our Stu. But like, do we need them to lose? It's so much. It's too much.
It's
too soon.
Way too soon.
And is it just Evil Uno and Stu? Are we getting the rest of the Dark Order? Are we
I
getting
think it's
more
just
from Vincent
these
and
two.
crew?
I think it's just these two because we don't even get Dark Order. They just say Stu Grayson with Evil Uno.
I mean, he comes
They
out
don't
to
even bill
the
him
Dark
as
Order
Dark
theme.
Order Stu Grayson. But I think it's time for Stu to run his train alone. You know,
Really?
he's
Okay.
good. He's really good. He's been showing it. I
Yeah.
love Dark Order, but when you have a faction that's so large, sometimes you forget how good the individuals are that are in that faction. And Stu
Technically,
has
it's not
been,
that large.
well, not anymore.
We've shrunken down.
We've shrunken down, but still, sometimes you can forget how talented somebody is until they remind you. And the Stu 2 train has been reminding people week in and week out, baby, I'm here. So I don't Vincent equals skinny Rob Zombie. I
But
Chat,
like
please.
a little bit. It's the shot, yeah.
It's the shy, then creepy smiley guy in the back here. I just
Really? Yeah.
he always is cheesing, and I'm like, this is not a cheesing occasion, weirdo.
That's what makes it terrifying.
Chill out. So creepy. And we're always in white. White gets so dirty.
Honestly, how do they keep it so clean?
I don't know. I think it's all a facade. They change clothes multiple times a day because
They have to.
and they don't have like the makeup that we have, and, stuff like that. So.
Good point. Good point. Here we go.
Girl.
This.
Girl. Our third women's match of the night. So
They just kept getting better and better.
We had Sky Blue in match 1, Willow match 2, our Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, according to her, our forever Ring of Honor champion, the Fallen Goddess Athena, takes on Ashley D'Ambrose. And this was a proving ground match. So for those that don't understand what those are in Ring of Honor, it's a match where a contender can actually wrestle the champion. And if they survive the time frame, which is usually about 20 minutes or so, they don't necessarily have to pin the champion. They just have to survive. Now, they can pin the champion. They can pin or submit the champion, or just survive the time frame, and they will be given an opportunity at the title. So it's a 20-minute match. For those who can think back, Claudio and Willie Mack had one that was literally, I think, 30 seconds from the time frame.
Yeah.
And Willie couldn't hold out. He pinned Willie, and he couldn't hold out that 30 seconds. But this right here was a brawl.
Oh my God.
Athena was not making it easy for Ashley, by any means. Athena was like, "No, you ain't finna prove shit over here."
Yeah.
And I was wholly unprepared because, baby, first of all, gear.
Cute.
Gear.
I just kept looking at Athena's gear.
You said what about Athena's gear?
Oh, it's like I kept looking at it like, okay, girl, I see you.
The
like
colors,
stepping it up.
Straps, it's so cute. Ashley D'Ambrose's gear pops on her. Her tan is not too dark. She doesn't look like a light-skinned woman. She looks like a tanned white woman, like she is. I appreciate that. Gear was popping on her, the pink, gold, and white combo. They were giving very, very much different vibes. The angel versus the fallen goddess. And the goddess herself, of course, eliminated Miss D'Ambrose. Now, we would have liked to be able to say it was done there.
It wasn't.
It wasn't done there. Lexi wanted to talk a little bit with Ashley and wanted to, get her take. And Athena decided that she wanted to interrupt and make an example out of Ashley. No, she didn't. She didn't ask for the Mandy Rose. She didn't ask for the Gun Club. She asked for the normal white woman.
Just a little bit tan.
Chad, kind of, sorta. But I do want to show y'all, unfortunately, the example that our champion made of
Man.
Ashley.
All of these other porcelain broads that are here.
You hate to see it.
She also told Lexi, and I had to giggle, if you give me one more porcelain hussy, you gonna be next. Lexi
I'm really
does
scared
not
for
book
Lexi.
these ladies. She is not the booker. Don't be threatening Lexi. She's just doing her job.
Lexi's like, I'm just here to hold a microphone. I'm here to ask the questions.
Lexi was like, I just had some questions, and here you come with the title, just slamming people's faces, threatening me, telling me I'm next. I ain't do that. Talk to Tony.
Lexi's the definition of I just work here.
Literally, don't shoot the messenger. Cause hello, how you gonna threaten me? I
Poor
would have been
Lexi's
like,
been threatened this
girl,
entire time.
first of all, back up, cause you mad at the wrong person. Go speak to Tony Corn, okay? Cause I didn't book none of these hussies. I just was talking to him. And in a second, you finna stop getting backstage interviews because you're not finna keep threatening me, little girl. Now, this is why I don't do backstage commentary, because they'd be like, why is she into it with every wrestler? Because they came at me crazy. Okay? If she would have stayed in her lane, we would have been fine. But no, you want to threaten me. Anyway, poor Lexi.
I mean,
poor Ashley.
You know, I like when backstage interviews get into it. You know, Kayla and Paul Heyman. You know, things like that. It happens.
Listen.
But if one day Lexi pops off on Athena,
I'm going to pop because she deserves it. Athena's on a red page and everybody can get it. No, ma'am. I'm not taking a bump with you, ma'am. Back up. Back up. Lady.
Maybe Big Bill is teaching her some things.
Ain't that her boo?
They're in love. They're in love. They're going to get married.
They're in love is gross.
I mean, it's true.
That's like me last night reminding myself that Juice is married to Tony Storm. I was like, ew. I mean, if you like it, I love it. Ew. Bobby, don't be laughing. I forgot that was Big Bill's girl. I forgot all of that was going on and things. Speaking of foolishness, sidebar. Go back and check Stokely's page if you want some foolishness, because he mentioned Jeffrey and posted a video,
sir,
about his feelings. So if you have not followed Stokely on Twitter, one of the best wrestling follows outside of Nyla Rose, because Nyla Rose is just a pure menace. But Stokely and that Snoop Dogg video
right there,
tagged to Jeff, so disrespectful. I'm talking about beyond.
So rude.
Okay, so disrespectful.
I was like, somebody take Stokely's Twitter away. Take his phone.
Take it. But
somebody delete it.
We'll get into that because there's some new developments on that. We are at our main event, guys.
Oh my god.
Mr. Claudio versus Metalink, the King of the Ropes. And this was for the championship, just so we're clear. And baby, we got right to it.
Yeah, just did not let up.
But as we all know, Claudio was going to retain. We knew that. That wasn't Claudio's trajectory now is going somewhere else because of Eddie Kingston, but I knew that it was not going towards Metalink's direction.
No, that's not a knock at Metalik. It's just
not at all. Not at all. Metalik is great. He's a wonderful competitor. He does amazing things. Their match was so good to see the difference in styles working together. Like Caprice acknowledged, Claudio usually has trouble with those middleweights.
Mm-hmm.
And Metalink proved to be the same, gave him some trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Claudio pulled it out and almost at the last damn minute because I thought Claudio was beat a couple times, if we're going to be honest.
Very close.
I was like, woo, are we going to have a new champion? That's going to be wow.
That would be insane, honestly. That would be truly Ring of Honor Tony menacing.
I'm talking about that would be
the ultimate.
That would be mic drop Tony Khan. Like Tony Khan would be just walking out of the arena at that point. Like, because everybody's gonna be like, what?
There's just flames. He puts his shades on and he's out.
Look, this Tony Khan is black sleeveless turtleneck, black Ray-Bans, Tony Khan. Okay. The height of chaos.
Sleeveless turtleneck.
Sleeveless turtleneck, the height of chaos. Yes.
Disgusting.
Yes. Exactly. You made a whole dead man's family cry. Okay. For views.
It's truly a menace.
You have surpassed Vince because Vince, he just made some little special needs children cry when John Cena left. You made a dead man's family sob on TV. For likes and views.
It's true. It's true.
The next thing Tony Khan got to do is just book himself against God at this point because I don't know what's going on. Tony Khan hasn't tried to win any of the world titles yet.
I just figured
either,
it.
What?
Forbidden Door. Tony versus Vince.
Baby, the money I would pay to see that. The money. Baby, I would take out a loan to see Tony Khan versus Vince McMahon at Forbidden Door.
Listen, he's got the weak quads. It runs in the family. He just has to kick him.
Baby, I would pay good, hard-earned, red blood American money to see Tony Khan versus Vince McMahon at a Forbidden Door match.
Plot twist. Triple H turns on Vince, sides with Tony.
Bigger
Tony
plot.
comes in.
Bigger plot twist. Triple H comes out, attacks Tony Khan.
Yes.
Stephanie comes out, slaps Hunter, and goes back with Tony Khan because she was with him for a minute while he was booking in the beginning. Goes back to Tony Khan and says, I am done being retired. I'm going back over there. Now the family's divided.
I like it.
Now Triple H
Shane on crutches on the ringside.
Who's ringside?
Shane grabbed the crutch. Shane with his crutches.
Oh, Shane's in the wheelchair ringside for sure because he's got his fresh Jordans on. We done already told y'all we not fighting these women.
No.
Kendo sticks and pistols. I'm not fighting no stardom woman. Give me a kendo. Give me a pistol because I'm gonna have to lay them out. I'm not setting this. Y'all are setting me up for a whooping that I'm not taking. I'm not taking.
But why do we have to say this like every other week?
Because they don't believe us. See, they think we want to wrestle these ladies.
I don't know what.
Y'all want me in
Shayna
jail.
Baszler.
Y'all want me in jail at this point. Because it's not gonna be, I'm shooting. And you can call it a wrestle shoot or a regular shoot. I'm shooting on these girls. You're not gonna beat me up. I'm cute. You're not gonna mess my face up. I got stuff to do. And especially not in Vegas. Hello? No. Mercedes is handling the Stardom roster.
She's fine. She's got it.
Her and her fake guitar are running amok. She's good. She's got it. She's writing songs.
Also in her menace era.
She's slandering side ponytails. She's got a handle over there. Okay? And we were laughing earlier because we were like, the text message that Bailey probably sent her when she heard that she hates side ponytail.
Yeah, she was like,
probably like, how did I get in this? Because
all caps WTF, lots of exclamations.
I've had a side ponytail for the majority of our tag team. What are you talking about? Hello? Poor Bailey. But
she has a lot of things going on over there that she didn't need.
No. But Claudio retains. And that's how the
I
freaking
don't.
show ends, man. That's just how it is.
I don't know where we go in that title picture. I don't know who's next for Claudio.
Casey said that, he's bored. I get it. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's some people that could be in that picture, the title picture. But I think that they're still kind of working their way up, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Shane could have definitely been in that title picture, but it looks like he's going for the pure title first, which I like, because get Claudio out of there before he goes for the main title. Because we all know, because it's Claudio, it's going to have to be somebody that's going to take the title off of Claudio, which eventually is going to have to happen, right? I mean, it's going to happen.
Has to.
Bryan Danielson and them are still trying to screwdriver people to death over in AEW. So I feel like they may have to go and get eventually Bobby. I think that might happen.
Yeah.
Eventually. But they're gonna have to go and get a Ring of Honor favorite and bring him over.
Do we bypass Mark and Joe too and put the title on Claudio? I'm Claudio. Have him take the title.
Damn. That's good. I was gonna say another person who has actually held that title. I don't want to say it, but we could put Jay Lethal in that picture. Because
I like what I said better.
As much as we don't like Jay Lethal, he can wrestle with Claudio.
He could.
And Ring of Honor purists would pop for that.
Yeah.
In the comments, there's a couple of y'all here. Tell us who y'all want to see in the main event picture against Claudio. Who's standing out for y'all? We know. Don't say Eddie. We know it's going to be Eddie when he comes back from surgery. He's out. He cut a beautiful promo at the beginning of the show. Very honest, very raw, but he has to have surgery, so he'll be out for a little bit. So who do y'all see in the main event picture? Because right now, it's wide open. It's empty. Somebody with personality. Definitely somebody that can cut a promo. Now, what if we have Joe finally drop the title and go at Claudio for the world title?
I like that. I like that.
Joe drop it to Mark. And then Joe say, you know what? That's fine, because I wanted the big title anyway. What's up, Claudio?
I like it. So we have Joe, Mark, and Shane gets a pure title.
Now you're cooking.
Athena can keep her title for a long, long time. I like it.
I don't want face Joe. No, definitely here.
No.
Definitely the same king of television Joe that we have right now. I want the same call me your highness or don't talk to me at all, Joe.
I want slimy Claudio versus slimy Joe. The promos. Because you're going to be like, I hate both of these men. They're gross. They're not, but Tony, Ring of Honor Tony, AEW Tony, you know where to find us.
Rouge. You might be cooking, Bobby. I didn't even think of him.
That is a good point.
You might be cooking, Bobby. Eddie and Joe, yeah. A few Eddie and Joe would be great.
Well,
the picture is wide open right now, and you know how Tony likes to go and find people and bring them in. Oh God, I have saved so many pictures of Powerhouse because they had a whole photo shoot with Hobbs and the title in the car before it got destroyed last night.
Don't bring your cars to work. I told you.
I mean, it is not bring your car to work day. I'm just gonna let y'all know. It's not safe.
No.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It's what they said. It's not safe to bring your vehicles to work. But if I get a photo shoot like the one that I saw, that's okay, because I'm about to bless y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm about to bless y'all before we get out of here with the
Well,
beautiful.
should we? While you're doing that, should we just let everybody know where they can find all our shows?
Oh
Should
yeah,
we go
yeah.
over
Let's do
to RTK?
to
So,
our TK, not
yes,
many
we can go-
TK.
yeah, no,
Our TK.
yes, RTK is gonna tell you where you can find all of these amazing shows right here on Women's Wrestling Talk.
Hey peeps, TK Trinidad here, boss lady of Women's Wrestling Talk. And I want to say thank you so much for watching because you've got millions of options. Plus, you don't have to worry about sharing your password to check us out. But while you're here, hopefully you know we have so many more shows to watch, like Turnbuckle Glam, Raw post show, WoW post show, AEW Dynamite post show, Women's Wrestling Army post show, NXT post show, Impact Wrestling post show, AEW Rampage and SmackDown Live post show, On the Scroll, ROH post show, WWT Live, plus all of our interviews with the hottest women's wrestlers in the game. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our website at www.talkpod.com and follow us on all social media platforms at www.talkpod, and make sure to spread the word. That means send this to the group chat. Yes, even the person with the green bubble. Thanks again so much for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Ciao for now.
I think we need to acknowledge Casey's comment because I was not expecting that.
That, you know what? I'm gonna just put it up. That's a 2K situation you've created.
2K situation.
And I don't agree.
You don't agree?
No.
You don't think we need Nyla in the title picture?
No.
For the Ring of Honor pure? I mean, not the pure
No.
boutique title.
Pure.
I mean, Nyla versus that would go crazy.
Nia Jax versus Shibata.
That would go crazy. I'm just saying.
That's way more far-fetched than Tony versus Vince. That's way wilder.
I don't think it's that wild. Casey, I'd pay to see it. I'd pay to see it as well. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'd definitely pay to see it. Casey, you know, this is why you are not a booker for, for the people, because baby, this is crazy. Well,
Booker of the Year, you are not. Sorry.
Booker of the Year, you are not. Okay? You're not. Now, while we're here, I just want y'all to enjoy. Hello?
These are great photos.
Great photos. Great photos.
Big Bay energy.
Big Bay energy. Before the car was forklifted to death.
Yeah.
There is a picture of Wardlow standing on top of the upside down car, but I'm not going to disrespect my baby like that.
Disrespect.
I'm not going to do that. But yes, guys, that was it for Ring of Honor this week. Again, rolling into week 8, 2 months in, and we have had this much greatness, and we are only 2 months in. Next week will be episode 8. So, of course, y'all know we're going to bring it to y'all as always. We're going to keep it fresh and funky. Rampage is tomorrow.
Yes.
There is it's a very stacked card. I can run that card for y'all, just, you know, so in case y'all needed to know. Yes, Bobby, great pictures of Powerhouse, right? So we're going to hear from FTR. We're going to hear from Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange. We're going to hear from the Hardys. We got Briscoe, Lethal, Jarrett, and Singh in action. We got Jack Perry versus Sean Spears. They dusted him off in the back, found him. Amy Sakura
He's on paternity leave.
And Aussie Open versus Best Friends. So it's gonna be a stacked hour.
That's a whole hour.
I don't know how to it's gonna be some squash matches because we finna hear from everybody. Hello? We got 4 groups of people talking tomorrow.
Why is everyone talking?
Everybody's talking. Everybody got
And
something.
Matt Hardy's gonna take all the time.
Everybody's got something to say, but we're on the road to Double or Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So, gotta have some talking going on. Gotta have some building of things going on, so we can have some matches for Vegas. Because Al and I would love a good show. We're coming all the way out there. We're traveling. We're getting stuff made. We want a good show. Yep. Joseph, I said Ty and Emery. Yep. They'll be there. It'll be a good show on Rampage. But guys, as for Ring of Honor, that's all she wrote this week. Short show, because they did film this after Dynamite. So it was very short.
I think this one was last week at Battle of the Belts, because they said they were in Rhode Island.
Oh, maybe so.
But it was still quick, but they had a lot of show.
Yeah, we only wrestled for an hour and 15 minutes. We got all of that in an hour and 15 minutes. Crazy.
That's
insane.
Menace. Tony, you a menace.
You a menace. You a menace, Black Ray-Ban, Tony Khan. The Rampage girl herself, Taya, dead.
Oh.
Actually, the main event, Joseph, is Aussie Open and
Best Friends.
The Best Friends, yeah. But please beware that there are spoilers already posted out there for Rampage. So don't Google the right combination and read them if you don't want to be spoiled, because the people like to spoil out there. But guys, thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna get out of here so Al's food doesn't get cold, and so that I can get down. We exactly, Joseph. So we love you guys so much. Thank you for joining us every week, as you always do. Your Dynamite Dolls, your honorable hotties, the conductors of the Stew Chew train. We have all kind of nicknames at this point.
We do.
Have to list them. We got to get a t-shirt with all of our stuff on the back.
I hope we see Stu in Vegas so we can Stew Chew.
So we can Stew Chew for him. I think he would love that.
We got to get a video.
We will try to get all of the things, guys. But y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And we will see you guys back. Actually, we will see you Sunday if you want to join us for All Access, because we will be covering episode 3, which was amazing. If you haven't caught it, we'll be back Sunday. If not, we will see you guys Wednesday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, thank you for joining us and good night.
Bye.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on